I was hungry, hadn't eaten in a couple of days. I just gave all of myself over to the devil, running behind crack cocaine. I must have weighed about 110 pounds. I was in bad shape. When I hit rock bottom, I was in Los Angeles, California. I was on Skid Row, Fit and Crockett. I was in the worst place in my life. I was empty. I was broken. I was broke. I was busted and couldn't be trusted. Sure enough. And when I went through that brokenness, I experienced all those things my mother would tell me. My mother would always encourage me. She said, son, you gotta keep the faith, no matter what it looks like. You gotta walk by faith, son, and not by sight. Son, you gotta do is keep your eyes on the Lord. He'll see you, dude. One day, I was sitting on the curbside after using drugs. I really hated that I did it. I said I wasn't going to do it again. And I did it again. I was so broken, I was so hurt. And a young man came by, gave me a flyer. On the flyer, he said, are you sick and tired? It won't change in your life. It says call. It had a toll-free number. I called that number. And lo and behold, he told me, he says, brother, he says, you sound like you ready to come on in. And I said, man, I'm ready. And it was just amazing how I made that phone call that my life began to change around then. You know, to make a long story short, the Lord began to restore me. The Lord woke me up in the middle of the night, and the Lord shared with me. He spoke to me about Restoration House Ministries. Rescue, restore, and resurrect. And all of that, because I kept asking the Lord, I said, Lord, so what do you want me to do now? What do you want me to do now, God? You brought me, you saved me through all of this. What do you want me to do? And the Lord said, I want you to go back and help those people like I helped you. And that's how Restoration House Ministries got started. Serve with the vision to rescue, restore, and resurrect.
When I met Pastor, my uncle said, okay, this is my niece. She has 20 families, do what you do. And so Pastor Herman said to me, just take what you need, get everything you need, make sure that you just get what you need. Like, he was very direct. Take what you need. And so I said, okay. And I got what I needed, and it kind of overwhelmed me, and I cried because I didn't realize how much I was able. I didn't understand the magnitude of how much he was able to provide for the community, you know, all communities. It just spreads so wide, you know.
That work God was doing through us to help people to come from nothing to something. Many people that serve with the heart of Christ, with godly love. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Do it with compassion, do it with love. To be sincere, and be thoughtful, and be caring. That's what we did. Sometimes in the process, you know, people change up on me, you know, and I still had to serve with compassion, still had to serve the love, because it wasn't the people that was making it, it was God that was making it. And so I served with gladness, because I know it wasn't about the people that was making me, it was God who was supplying all of my needs. You know what I mean? He supplied all of my needs. He supplied all of my needs. I had some times that I didn't have it. God showed up. God sent a blessing. God sent a blessing. He show up and show out. Amen. So that's why we keep on doing what we're doing today. Rescue, restore, and resurrect. Amen. Restoration House. Amen. God be the glory.